We have a dire emergency that we need to address. It's been a hot minute since I did a tier list here on the channel, and we definitely got to get one of those out there. When was even the last one that I did? I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the last one I did was with Keegan, where we did that dumb gossipy one about the all the players in Edison format. Oh, that was a silly one. This one's a little more straightforward, a little less wacky of a tier list. We're going to be ranking all of the rarities in Edison format. Now, a couple reasons. We're just confining it to Edison. First of all, we're an Edison format channel, so we do... I try to keep the content somewhat related, although I could have done a list with just all the rarities, period, I guess. The problem with that is that after like 2012 or something, there's just this huge proliferation of like shit rarities, you know? So it's just gonna be me going like, yeah, this one sucks, you know, Mosaic rare, it sucks, Millennium rare, it sucks, all the new gold rares, they suck. It's gonna be like me putting a bunch of stuff in D tier, and then like occasionally we'll have some actual things to comment on. So yeah, I wasn't really a fan of that idea. We're just sticking to the ones that we have in Edison format, which I think are these 11. I could be forgetting some, like, easily. I know I could be. I'm not, like, an expert. Um, but this was everything I could think of, including some of the, like, maybe weirder ones that wouldn't occur. Like, we got the prismatic ones with the Hobby League and the video game promos. We got Gold Rare. We got, yeah, I tried to get everything. I don't know if I got we got dual terminals, too. Yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting any, but I easily could be. Like, you can correct me and tell me if I forgot some rarities, but we definitely got all the basic ones in here and some other ones that are not so basic. So now we're going to be talking about which rarities I think look best. I guess that is obviously how we're ranking them. I should have clarified that, but yeah, we're ranking them by like how good they look, how visually appealing they are. Not, I don't know, how else would you even rank them? Just like how expensive they are. That's kind of a weird one. Yeah, so I'm just doing the 5 standard tiers. I didn't like mess around with them at all. We got 11 rarities to rank, so let's just get into it. Do we want to go? Let's go in order from maybe lowest rarity to high rarity, but then it's like, where do the weird ones fit in? We can do the weird ones first, actually. How about that? So starting off with, let's start off with gold rare. Gold rares are just like solidly mid. I think they look better than ultras. They are like just better looking ultras to me anyway. I think ultras are kind of bland. They're probably my least favorite of the standard holos, but I think gold rares kind of spice it up a little bit. Like the OG gold rares actually look quite okay. I think a lot of people don't like gold rares because they see all like the new ones, the premium golds, and the weird like they got the weird text, they got the weird like gold secret rare, and all that just looks like garbage. But OG gold rares from back in the day, trademark, actually look pretty good, I think. So maybe that one might be like a top of B situation. I don't think they're quite up in A though. I'm gonna put them here. We'll see how it pans out. A lot of times you switch things around when you see how the list fills out, but for now I think gold rare is gonna go solid B. I think they're above average. Dual terminal. These look like amazing if they're hollows, but if they're not hollows, they look like shit. Like, so, it's like the combination of the DT foiling with the Ultra or the Super makes it look really good. But if it's just like a common with DT, it looks like dumb as shit. Like, not impressive whatsoever. That being said, do I put it down here? I feel like the like hollow DTs should really carry it, so maybe up in B, but I'm not sure. I might move that one down. I'm not a huge fan of DTs generally, but like obviously dual terminal Brianak, dual terminal Card Trooper, like cards like that, they look amazing to me. So I guess I gotta at least put them up in B. I think it's like a super high variance rarity though. It definitely depends on the card, which I guess is the case for a lot of these. But yeah, we'll leave that one in B. We'll leave that one in B. What else is weird on here? Like the prismatic ones, I guess. So prismatic secrets are going in S for me. They're just like secrets, but even better. I think they look super cool. I think these are one of the only cases where a card with weird lettering is actually enhanced by the weird lettering. Most of the times, I think weird lettering just looks like shit. But on these prismatic secrets, man, it's just different. It just looks like, wow. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I think it just like fits with that rarity for some reason. And then they got like the, I don't know, like the pound sign kind of prismatic foiling on there, just super cool. I'm a big fan of that, which you're going to see in this next one. Yeah, secrets are one of my favorite rarities, and I think these kind of just enhance it to the next level. So S tier for me. Next up, we have prismatic ultras. I'm going to put these up in A. I said before, ultras are kind of bland, but prismatic, man, is so cool. It's so cool, the prismatic rarity. And yeah, like slapping it on top of the foiled ultras just looks amazing. It's not as good as prismatic secrets, because I just think secrets look better than ultras, but still very good rarity, definitely, for sure. I love Hobby League cards so much. I wish they were legal. I wish they were legal so bad. I would just have like a deck full of Hobby League staples. But unfortunately for me, those cards have been used notoriously by stackers and cheaters. So yeah, I guess they're for looking at only, and not so much playing. But man, do they look good. Man, does this rarity look good. And yeah, it is kind of just an inferior version of Prismatic Secret, but I mean, still very solid. Still very solid. Okay, now we can go from like, what do we want to do? Low rarity to high rarity. That seems like a fair way to do it. So starting off with common then. I'm going to throw common in C. A lot of people like commons. I mean, they're not hideous, but they're kind of just plain looking. If you, you know, it's been said, there are multiple ways you can do deck building. You can do like high rarity or max rarity, or you can do all common. I definitely subscribe to that philosophy. If you want to be an all common Giga Chad, that's fine. But to me, like, they are just kind of like boring and bland, and they don't have that, you know, they just don't look as impressive as all this like shiny blingy stuff. I don't know, like the prehistoric beast within me just likes shiny stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put common down here. Like, they're not total trash. They're not total trash or anything. I just don't love them as much as all these other ones. Okay, rare. This is the worst one. These are the worst ones by far. It's like, it's just a common, but you gave them silver letters. It just looks dumber. It looks like weird and like inconsistent. Yeah, I don't know anyone who likes rares, honest. Rares are just, they're like the cards you get when you didn't pull anything from the pack back in the day too. And then that adds insult to injury right there. So yeah, it's just like every pack's full of commons. They don't really care, but rare is just like, oh shit, I got a rare. Wah. But on top of that, they do just like look like garbage too, honestly. Which is a shame, because this card Reptilian Vasky only comes in rare. So, whatever. It is cool. You might have noticed I got a lot of my favorite cards to represent each rarity. So that's a neat little Easter egg detail in this video. But yeah, rares just suck. What can I say? Rares are garbage. Moving on. Next we have super rare. I don't love super rares. I think I like them better than ultras. I've been warming up to super rares. I think they actually look pretty solid. I use them in a lot of video thumbnails because I think they look pretty good for that. I'll put them up in B. I think this is higher than I would have used to put super rares. Yeah, what can I say? I think I've warmed up on super rares a little. I don't know what it is. They look nice. They look nice. I'm gonna put them bottom of B. But, you know, they're all right. They're all right. Ultra rares I already talked about. I think they look kind of lame. They're just, like, super bland. They're just, like, gold letters with hollow. I guess super rares even simpler than that, but super rares are kind of, like, neat in their simplicity. I don't know how to describe it. But super rares just, like, look better. The gold lettering with the foil, it just looks super generic and kind of so I'm going to put it down in C. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of ultras. I think there are certain ultras that look pretty good. Like, I think the Shonen Jump promo ultras, for some reason, they just look better. And this is a thing with other rarities too. Like with secret rares, like tin secrets can just randomly look bad for some reason sometimes. I don't know what that's about. But somehow there's just like variance within the given rarities. I guess it's just how it is with the printings of the cards. But yeah, I was saying like SJ Shonen Jump magazine ultras look pretty solid. Like Ab Zero, that's a really good looking ultra, I think. Fortress Dragon, which we put here in honor of Ryanide, pretty good looking ultra as well. So there can be decent looking ultras, but I think on average they're pretty mid. All right, who's next? I think secret rare, we're going to say, is the next highest rarity. It depends. They're like kind of equivalent to ultimate rares, but yeah, I don't know. We'll throw secret up in A. I think secret's really nice. I think they're very pretty. I really like what they do with these. I like the silver lettering, but it's like different than the rare silver lettering. It's got like this rainbow aspect to it, and then they got like what are they? They're like the lines and the sparkles. Yeah, secret rares are just really nice. They're just really nice in general. Yeah, love secrets. Big fan of secrets. Definitely secrets are good to look at. So yeah. Ultimate rares are going up in S for me. Maybe, yeah, probably number one in S. Ultis are my favorite, I think, just like by far. I don't know, like the embossed foiling, they give it this like texture, and like the stars and attributes are foiled back when that used to be something like unique and special to Ultimate Rares. I know in Modern they just do that with like everything, and it looks stupid as hell, but yeah, back in the day it was just these that had that like foiling on that, and then they got like the sort of 3D aspect to it too. Again, it can like vary a lot. If you have a card with like a sort of texture on it, it can really pop in like a great way that makes the ulti look even better. But I think most ultis look really insanely good back in the day anyway. Like pretty much all old ultis are just awesome, just like absolute peak top tier Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So going in S tier for me. I'm a huge Ultimate Rare fan. For sure. And I don't really know anyone who dislikes Ultimate Rares either, so yeah. There are people who dislike, however, Ghost Rares, but I am not one of them. I'm putting them in A. Now, later on, Ghost Rares start looking pretty garbage, but in Edison, pretty much all the ghosts that we have are, like, amazing looking. Like, Rainbow Dragon's an awesome looking Ghost Rare. Rainbow Neos is an awesome looking Ghost Rare. Freaking Chaos Neos, same deal. And then, like, Honest is a really good looking Ghost Rare. All the Synchros look good in Ghost Rare. So pretty much all the Ghost Rares that are actually out in Edison format are cards that look really good in Ghost Rare. Now, I think Exceeds look, and like Spell Traps and shit, just like absolute garbage in Ghost Rare, but like the fusions and the effect monsters and synchros are all very good looking, especially synchros, and there's so many Ghost Rare synchros. So I think easy A tier for me. Ghost Rares are awesome. Like, I know people complain about like how they just look white or whatever, but it's like, nah, man, no. They got like this crazy 3D thing, and they're all like rainbowy and shit. I don't know how. You got to see these Ghost Rares in person, man. They're next level. And of course, to represent Ghost Rare, we have chosen one of the best of all time, which is the Black Rose Dragon. That Ghost Rare looks amazing. Yeah, I think it can definitely depend though, right? Because like later on, a lot of Ghost Rares look garbage. Modern Ghost Rares look terrible. I don't know what they've done to them. They like give them the foiling on the stars and the attribute now, but the foiling on the stars and the attribute isn't secret rare, even though the lettering on these is supposed to be like the secret rare lettering, which also looks sick as hell, where it's like the silver with the rainbowy. I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, I like Ghost Rares a lot. I think they're easily A for me. They're not quite up here though. Yeah, this about summarizes it. There's only really one complete shit-looking rarity in retro Yu-Gi-Oh, in my opinion. There's a lot of boomerisms in this video, I know. So if you're a newer player, you're gonna have to bear with me on my rarity gripes. But yeah, I think this is the only bad one. Commons and ultras are just kind of like eh, and then everything else at least looks good. And then we got some up here that just look amazing. So yeah, I think that about finalizes my thoughts. Definitely really likes the secrets and the ultis and stuff. Very shiny, very pretty cards. So this has been a kind of fun little discussion here. So as always, let me know what you thought in the comments section. What are your favorite rarities? What did I get wrong on this list? Why are rares actually S tier? Let me know all that down in the comments section. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.